All right, let's dive into a topic that causes a ton of confusion. Quality management versus quality assurance.
Yeah, you hear these terms thrown around all the time, and honestly, a lot of people use them like they're the exact same thing. So what's the deal, Alex? Is there a real difference, or are we just splitting hairs here?
That's exactly where everyone gets tripped up. They sound like they should be the same, but they are fundamentally different. And here's the real kicker. One is actually a core part of the other.
Okay, so let's zoom out and start with the big one, quality management. Think of this as the master playbook, the entire game plan. It's the high-level strategy that a company uses for everything related to quality.
And if you look at the official definition, it really nails it. The keywords to focus on here are coordinated activities. See, quality management isn't just one thing or one team's job. It's the whole shebang, the entire system that steers the ship when it comes to quality.
So, a really solid quality management system is built on 4 main pillars. First, you've got quality planning. That's where you figure out your goals. Then there's quality control, which is all about hunting for defects. You've also got quality improvement, which is, constantly making things better. And then, look at that, right there in the mix, you have quality assurance.
Okay, so I'm getting it now. QA isn't some separate thing fighting with QM for attention. It's actually a piece of the puzzle. So, how does that relationship actually work in the real world?
You nailed it. The best way to think about it is like a family tree or a hierarchy. Quality management is the big umbrella, the overall strategy. And quality assurance, that's a key process that lives under that umbrella. It's part of the plan, not a different plan altogether.
Okay, that makes a ton of sense. So if quality management is the grand strategy, what does QA actually do? Like, what's its specific job from 9 to 5?
Proactive protector is the perfect way to describe it. QA's entire mission is to stop defects before they even happen. It's not about playing whack-a-mole with bugs at the end. It's about building a process that's so solid, bugs just don't get a chance to pop up in the first place. And this is where we have to talk about QA's sibling, quality control, because this is another huge point of confusion. Here's the difference in a nutshell. QA is about preventing defects. It does this with static testing. Looking at the code, looking at the designs without actually running anything. Think code reviews. But quality control, that's about finding defects by running the software, what we call dynamic testing. It's about pushing buttons and seeing what breaks.
And don't underestimate how powerful that proactive approach is. These static tests, the reviews, they can catch stuff that is nearly impossible to find once the software is running. A classic and kind of sad example is NASA's Mars Climate Orbiter. It was totally lost because of a simple unit conversion mistake. That is exactly the kind of thing a good old-fashioned peer review would have caught in a heartbeat.
So the big picture here is that you're not choosing between quality management and quality assurance. A smart, mature company has a big picture QM strategy and then uses a strong QA process to actually make that strategy a reality on the ground.
That's it, you've got it. It's not an either-or situation. QA isn't just some department off on its own. It's the engine inside the quality management car. They're designed to work together to get you where you want to go. So that leaves us with a pretty important question for you to take back to your team. Think about it. Are you guys mostly just finding defects? Or are you actually preventing them? Is your main job to catch bugs before they get out the door? Or is it to build a system where those bugs are far less likely to happen in the first place? The way you answer that, that tells you everything about whether you're just testing or if you're really truly managing for quality.